Hi, I'm Allison Zamuda, and I am thrilled to be joined with Ben Akalik and Mike Anderson in the development of our brand new toolkit, Engaging and Empowering Learners Through Academic Teamwork. This toolkit is really designed to help grow the agency and the ownership of students when working together in small groups. This is something a bit different than working on a project. We're actually growing their capacity to see their individual success very much tied to the small study groups that they are part of to grow their thinking, their conceptual understanding, and their performance on assessments that are locally designed, as well as something that they're taking externally.
What's really different about this is that we're really suggesting that they have a consistent group where they work collaboratively. And working collaboratively is a big word for something that may not happen. So we really have a whole section in which we help them to develop their capacity to listen to one another with understanding and empathy, to be able to communicate effectively with clarity and precision, to reflect on what they're learning, and to really be able to monitor and adjust as they go. So they're learning those very important skills of how do we work as a group, not only on behalf of our success academically, but on our success at becoming and developing the capacity for being very good, collaborative, and cooperative learners.
This is so important. We all know how important it is to have kids learn social and emotional skills as a part of their daily schoolwork, and yet it can feel so hard to integrate good academic teaching and learning with great social emotional learning skill development. And so this is really going to enable you as a teacher to be able to do that. We can help kids learn the skills they need to effectively manage their own learning and work well with other people, set their own goals in the midst of really great academic work. So this toolkit will give you a step-by-step procedure for how to create these groups, how to set them up, how to run them and manage them effectively, and importantly, how to give kids the skills they need to self-manage so that these academic teams can be sort of an integral part of everything you do in the classroom.
Hi, I'm Allison Zamuda, and I'm thrilled to be joined with Ben Akalik and Mike Anderson in the announcement of our brand new toolkit that is featuring engaging and empowering learners through academic teamwork. The interesting part of what we were trying to pursue is how do we incorporate personalizing learning as part of our day-to-day instruction? The notion of growing students' agency and empowerment when they're thinking and working together, when they are engaged in studying key content, engaging in conceptual understanding, and applying their learning in fresh and novel situations.
And it really is different from the kinds of things that they do when they're in group work, for example, doing project-based learning. This is really focused on how can we really work together on behalf of all of us being successful. And as we know, the habits of mind become critically important because it really suggests that we want them to use their minds well. We want them to be thinking together. And what will make this different is not only will they be thinking together, but they're going to learn those important skills of how to work collaboratively together. So it's really not just that we're going to say that we want you to practice, for example, listening with understanding and empathy, but we're also going to ask you to pay attention to getting feedback on it, to see whether you're growing with it, and to see whether you can monitor and adjust your group work as you are learning both the content of what you're expected to learn and the important content of the process of working together successfully.
This is all so important because we recognize how important social emotional learning is for kids' development in school, and yet it can feel so hard to integrate that into daily academic work. And this is one way that we can do that really well. We can help kids learn the social skills that they need to be effective team members and the emotional skills they need to ask questions and to ask for help and to offer help in really effective ways through really good daily academic work. So this toolkit is going to give you what you need to set up groups, to get started with groups, and to facilitate these well so that kids can take more power and control over their learning throughout the year. So to learn more, go ahead and click on the link below.